correspondence to the elders. This is a packet Blue Force tracking to designate citizens as enemy targets. Okay, this Blue Force, Red Force document that your governments have out there, they made a list of the people who they're going to target and how they are targeted, okay? And the tracking device is eventually, pursuing the revelations, the mark of the beast and ship. Okay, so we're going to read this packet, and, edify with some scriptures.
This is Blue Force tracking to designate citizens as enemy targets. GPS tracking software to monitor the United States. Blue Force tracking is a United States military term used to denote a GPS-enabled system that provides military commanders and forces with location information about friendly and, despite its name, also about hostile military forces.
Right, and those hostile forces is overall is the camps out there, the GMS brothers, and the ones who are pushing out this truth. Okay, the trackings is, it can go from your computers to your TVs to your cars, your GPS systems, any way that they can track you and know your whereabouts.
People like Alex Jones, a lot of these freelance writers, a lot of these so-called civil activists, they on the list. You so-called truth seekers, y'all on the list. All you so-called Illuminati exposing people and have all these channels of exposing Illuminati, y'all on the list. All you religious people, all you Christians, y'all on the list.
Exactly. Go ahead.
In NATO military symbology, the color blue is typically used to denote friendly forces. The system provides a common picture of the location of friendly forces and therefore is referred to as the Blue Force tracker. Maps of people in the United States.
Right. They have this map. Basically just like on YouTube. When you look at your settings on your YouTube, they show you your locations. So that's how you know the government watches our videos and they know where we at whenever we on Saturday, because whatever video you post on the YouTube, it shows your location. It shows the street and it shows where and who was looking at your videos at that time, whether it's in the United States or whether it's outside the United States. Okay?
Blue Force tracking systems consist of a computer used to display location information, a satellite terminal, and satellite antenna.
Location information on you is the data that you get from your Facebook, your MySpaces. So what they do, they build these profiles on your location. They build the profiles on you as a person. Everybody in the United States. Go ahead.
That's why you can go to Google Images and type your name up and your Facebook pictures will pop up.
Basically build your own profile on Facebook.
Right.
You tell them what you like, what you dislike.
Exactly.
What you like and where you go.
All you gotta do is make it fun and entertaining.
To determine
Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Come. Micah 2 and 10.
Right, so depart, because this ain't your rest. So building that profile on your dumb ass off Facebook and MySpace, you made this shit your rest. The Lord said this ain't your rest. That's why I don't have no goddamn Facebook or MySpace page. That's why the elder Torah himself sent the order out. If you have one, get rid of them. So here it go again. If you have a goddamn Facebook or MySpace page, get rid of it.
No, just jump to 2.
Micah chapter 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, that's these elites, these bankers, the ones who set up this system.
This
The
Blue
FBI,
Force bullshit.
Right, the Blue Force and the tracking devices. Ain't nobody supposed to have no tracking device on you. That's of Satan. Okay, the Lord said you can't number the Israelites. Okay, He put censors on them. What happened to King David when he tried to put a censor on the nation of Israel?
And Most High punished them.
Right, he got dealt with. So this white man, he wants censor not on just us, but the whole world. And that's wicked. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it, but it is in the power of their hand.
Right, because they got all the technology. You see they got the GPS systems and all these different diverse tracking devices. They got pins to track you. You know, look, but they show that on CSI and Law and Order and all them these type of stations because that's what they gonna use to get these people. They're gonna use that to get everybody, except for the elect and the prophets. Go ahead.
And they convert. Because it, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, finish that.
To determine its own,
Think it's done.
a global positioning system receiver to determine its own position.
Right. They have a receiver for with this whole tracking system. They have a set base on everything that they get to receive and come in on the information on their database. Right, like an antenna, like what I said, like an antenna. So they got like a huge antenna, or it could be like a little box in one of these little demonic temples, demonic places where these elites be at. Okay?
Command and control software.
Right, command and control software. Like they can cut on your TV. I mean, they can cut on your internet, on your screen on your laptop, if you got webcam or Skype or something. They can command that to come on. They can command for your phone to start recording when it's off. Because it happened to me before. They can take pictures while your phone is off. Even if it's in your pocket, they can cut your phone on and record or take pictures.
That happened to Kayla when the FBI cut on her computer screen and it said, what it said at the top?
It said FBI's watching.
Yeah.
Right.
Global positioning system server to determine its own position. Command and control software to send and receive orders and many other battlefield support functions.
Right.
And
Right,
mapping-
meaning they got a command post that'll be located right here in America to watch all y'all ass. And Bush did that under the Patriot Act too. They got a command center, 2 command centers in each American city to watch all Americans.
and mapping software, usually in the form of a geographic information system, Google Maps,
Right.
that plots the BFT device on a map. The system displays the location of the host vehicle on the computer's terrain map display.
Right.
All your little technologies that y'all used to track people.
The system displays the location of the host vehicle on the computer's terrain map display, along with the locations of other platforms.
Right, and this is all gonna lead up to the mark of the beast to chip. Okay, give me Proverbs 4:16. Got that out? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Right, they sleep not unless they done mischief. All this tracking people and doing all these wicked acts that these elites do, okay, that's a mischief. Go ahead. And they won't sleep until they do something wicked. Go ahead.
And their sleep
Come in.
is taken away
Right.
unless they cause them to fall.
Right, and that's their main objective. Okay, is to have the people fall, and they don't care about their own damn people either.
Why you think they didn't mind bringing out the goddamn text and knowing that Texas was going to have kids commit accidents and kill themselves? Get ran over by trains, them stupid ass iPhones and them damn earphones in your ear that's set at a certain microtone where your ass can't hear. They know how many motherfucking, what you call that shit when you rating it by your ear? Forgot what they call that shit. Nah. I ain't gonna speak on it if I can't finish the whole conversation.
For they eat the bread of the wickedness and drink the wine of violence.
Right, and ultimately, why are they tracking people? They try to track the prophets to prosecute us and to kill us. Okay, whoever the Lord may fit to go into those concentration camps, their ultimate goal is to kill us and torture us. Right. Go ahead.
But the path of the just is as the shining light.
Right. That's the prophets. Go ahead, finish that.
BFT can also be used to send and receive text and imagery messages.
Read that again.
BFT can also be used to send and receive text and imagery messages.
Right, like I was talking about earlier about this whole text messaging system. The government, what they do, even when you send your text, even as you texting, they got a screen to show what you send. If you writing something, and then you delete a little bit, then you write more, they got a screen that shows all your information, all your text. How you think they be catching these pedophiles and these predators out here? Okay, because they already got all the documents, and they'll pull up the documents. This is what you said. This is what she said. Okay, go ahead.
That's what happens when your text messages and they go up to the satellite through the landline and they come down to the other receiver's phone. The text messages don't go phone to phone. They go phone, satellite, database, then phone.
Exactly.
Everything is saved on the satellite in the server.
Right.
And Blue Force tracking as a mechanism